Coach, it seemed like it took everybody to win this one. So how does it feel, and what does it mean when it does take the entire lineup and pitching staff?
I mean, those guys, credit to them. Like all those guys that came in, stayed ready. I mean, that's what we've preached all year. I don't even know where to begin on guys that I didn't know who to give the lineup card to be honest. But I mean, start with Darden, who started a second game in the weekend, pitched his ass off, and then Cooper Powell. I mean, that was huge. Unbelievable stoppage there, keeping us in the game. Nico Partita, huge at-bat, hasn't had an at-bat in a while. Travis Chestnut come in, get a bunt down. Bear Harrison execute. Fresh corn on short rest, gives one up. You know what? He's earned the right to be able to do that with how he's pitched after yesterday, and then coming out and just unbelievable. I mean, that's the epitome of a team effort, and I just couldn't be more proud of it.
Who'd you end up giving the scorecard to? Are you going to take it back and cut it up into pieces and hand it out?
I didn't know, but I thought I gave it to Chestnut. I thought that was a huge moment in the game. You know, you come in, you're asked to get a bunt down, you execute it perfectly on the first pitch, and you give us a chance to win. I mean, so you never know what play it is. I could have given it to, him, Cooper, Bear, Fresh, but I just thought that moment right there, that was huge. The at-bats before were huge. All of it. You never know which play it's going to be. I just thought that one was really, really big.
18 conference wins. What are you thinking about your resume ahead of Hoover as far as national seed talks go?
Oh, I mean, in my opinion, there's no doubt we're a national seed. I mean, that's what I think. I think our body of work speaks for itself. Our quality of wins. We've done it on the road. We've done it at home. We're about to be in full health here in just a few days. I mean, I think our resilience is something you can't overlook, but that's one thing. But our season and our body of work, to me, is there's no question in my mind that we deserve to be a top 8, no doubt.
Not only was it a team effort, but like you mentioned, Partita, Kellner, some of these guys who've been hurt, the fortitude to step up and step in when they needed, being injured too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just speaks to the culture in that locker room, man, and the high level of care that's always been here. And you mix that in with playing really good baseball, and you got some young guys like that this is a long season for them. I mean, you got a guy breaking his face, you got a guy slipping, pulling his hammy, but they continue to stay ready and be ready to go. So, they got a lot of great older guys to look up to, and they're a great foundation for us to have. I don't think we really have a floor when it comes to leadership. I think it's really, really high, man. I think all those guys have just done a tremendous job.
To that point, you called an offensive timeout after Chris caught the single there in the 8th. It looked like y'all were going to Sawyer in to pinch run for him, but why'd Chris stay in, and what'd you see from him being able to score that go-ahead run?
We called the timeout just to give Nutt a little more time. 'Cause I just want him to have more time. I want to have more time, wanted to talk it over. I was going to take Chris out, and he was pretty much said he wasn't coming out. Not that he has a say in it, but he wanted to stay in. You always kind of have in the back of your mind too how that game's going, if he comes back around. So left him in, he ran. He really gutted it out and ran great, so kept him in because there's always that a little bit in the back of your mind, right? If it kind of flips around with how, it's just been back and forth all day. And, and to that, they weren't even holding him, so he was able to get a big lead. So once I saw that, I knew it didn't matter.
Yeah, when's the last time you've seen him actually run that hard? What do you think it meant to him to be able to score that the way that he did, having hurt that leg?
Yeah, no, it was great. I know he's definitely hurting after that once, but yeah, I mean, he's just another one of many very tough players we have on this team.
What does it say about this team? The third inning Thursday night, 13 runs, and y'all still win this series even without 87.
Yeah, I mean, I think it shows who we are. This is a tough freaking team, resilient. I mean, I don't know how many teams in the SEC, and I hope I never have to experience it again, but won, I believe, 3 game ones and then won 18 games. Think about that. That is just, right? If you look at that right there, that shows you who we are. We're going to play good, we're going to play bad, but we've done a really good job of being resilient, fixing it, and getting back out there.
You talk about how every game matters, right? Every game is as important as the last one, but, a chance to win the series and the regular season on a high note. Did this one just have a little bit more home to you personally?
For sure, right? I mean, we had just lost 2 series, and even though we were a little banged up and played well, we didn't win, and we won today. And it's always, as much as you don't want to do it, it's always pretty sweet when you lose game 1 and win 2 back-to-back against a really good team. And I mean, you just think about like Darden. Like, I mean, that dude just started 2 games and just got better, and he's continued to get better. And we're going to need him. So, I mean, I don't even know. It's just there's so much to talk about. That was good in this whole weekend. But again, my clubhouse is tight, man, and they're really good.
Yeah, Debbie, have you ever started a guy twice on a weekend or seen that?
I haven't. I'm sure. Probably when I was in college back then, things were done a little different. So,
What gave you the confidence to continue to go with Freshborn in the 9th after the 2-run homer, a lot of innings, and how impressive was that for him to, after all that, still pull it out?
Yeah, we wanted to put him in right there because I believe they were at 3, 4, 5, right in the middle. Yeah, they're at 3, 4, 5. No matter if it was tied or up 1, like he was going to go in the game. And once we took the lead and he had some time, I knew he was going to spring up there. He had actually ticked up in that inning. So, I mean, he's our guy, man. He's getting the ball. I mean, it's no secret. The other team, we're not hiding it from him. That dude's getting the ball, and he's going to continue to get it.
Were you going with Nico regardless of that, or was that a matchup decision?
I just had it in my head if that situation came up, that he was going to go in because I knew they had Foster warming up. They went Foster. I was going Nico. When you got a right-handed hitter like that on the bench, that can, it's really good. Like you got to do it in that situation.
What'd you see from Powell that was working so well for him, and just what's been the progression for him where he can step up in a moment like this and have that kind of outing?
And that guy's just been steady and just goes about his business, does his work. Like, I mean, he's just a very low maintenance, hard worker, and he's continued to work and get better. And he was able to throw his fastball to both sides of the plate. His split finger was really good. His cutter, he threw a couple that were decent, but the splitter was really good. He was just pounding the zone. He's got a really good heater. When you fill up the zone with this kind of stuff, and that had been, the issue, with him leading up, and he's continuing to get better and better. And just, I don't even know. I mean, I think what he did was massive considering where we were at today on the mound.
Clearly, we know what this means SEC standings-wise in the SEC tournament. What does this mean to you guys as you prepare to go in there as the Bruce?
Yeah, I think so. We get the double bye, so you get more rest, you get time. We need that. We need to take a couple days. I'm not sure. I think where we play on Thursday, I haven't had time to process it or look at it. I mean, a day ago we could have got 8. You know what I mean? So I haven't really looked at that too much. So yeah, it means a lot, man. You want to win. Winning is good. Winning, when you win, you can catch a vibe, and that's the type of stuff you got to do at this point in the season.
To that point, is there something to be said about kind of resetting and kind of once you get to Hoover, or do you want to try to carry this over into there?
Yeah, you always want to carry it over. I think the reset part is going to be like physically and mentally. Like these guys need a blow. That's why we took 2 days off this week, right? And I think it helped. And they took advantage. And when our guys get an off day, like they're still in here kind of doing stuff, but it's kind of on their own, nice and easy. So that type of, I think the mental reset of it is big, especially as it's getting warmer.
What are your thoughts on a possible Coach of the Year candidacy?
I don't care one thing about that, man. I'm just happy to put ourselves in a good position. And look, we got big goals, but what's next is our first game in Hoover. So none of that truly means anything to me.
Ethan, when did you know you were going to get your second start in 3 days?
Last night after the game. I got home, getting ready for bed, brushed my teeth, and then Coach Kelly texted me and said, what'd he say? Have you ever seen anyone start 2 weekend games? I said, LMAO, no, but let's do this. That's what I said. So yeah, I was pretty fired up about that because I've never heard anyone start two out of the 3 weekend games. So I felt honored, and I just knew I had to go out there and compete and just try to give our team a chance to win. So
A little extra juice too because it was senior night and getting to do all that too.
Yeah, trying not to be emotional. I was a little emotional before the game, just thinking about where I've come from and everything I've been through. But there's no place I'd rather be with these guys around me. I know they got my back no matter what. So just going out there, I knew it was gonna be a great day.
What was working for you that you're able to give 3 solid innings?
I'd say just commanding the heater. I felt like I was doing a good job commanding the heater and just throwing it down the middle, just letting the defense work behind me. I know those guys are going to make plays no matter what, so if I just let them hit it, they'll get themselves out, and our guys behind us will make plays and it'll make it look cool. So
How do you approach moving into the starting rotation, and just how much did that prior experience at Clemson help you for that moment?
Yeah, so I've worked out of the pen every single year in college, and I've worked my way to be a starter. So I'm pretty used to it. This year's a little different though, because I'm trying to keep my mindset of staying in that reliever mindset, just getting one guy out each time, and maybe just getting 1-0 for an inning. And if that's all I need to do, I don't know when I'm getting pulled or not, but that's just my job, just to get a 0 for 1 inning.
What does it say about this team that you come on the second start, you got guys coming off the bench injured who are key, like full team effort kind of thing today?
Yeah, toughness. That's what our team is, just straight toughness, resilience too. Yeah, a lot of banged up guys, a lot of hurt people, but it doesn't matter. We're tough. We're gonna go out there and compete. We're gonna get everything we have. And if it doesn't work out that day, we know the guy behind us has our back. So.
When's the last time you've seen Hakopian run that hard?
It's been a little minute. So yeah, that's my roommate. So. Yeah.
What you see from Cooper Powell, and just what have you seen from him throughout this season where he's progressed and can step into a moment like that?
Yeah, Powell's had command issues on his heater, but dude, he's got so much life on his fastball. I mean, if he just throws it down the middle, he'll get anybody out. I mean, he's a competitor. He's a dog. He keeps his head down. He works hard. He's a great guy to be around, and he has your back in the pen no matter what. Even if you go out there, give up 4 runs, he's gonna make sure you have your head up after your outing.
So what's Chris been like behind the scenes at home, just trying to nurse that leg back to health?
Yeah, Chris has been fun. I mean, he's a good guy. He's trying his best to work on his mobility and his recovery to get back out there to play for us, because he knows that we need him, and I think everybody knows that we need him in the field too, and we need his bat. So as long as he stays healthy and he's been doing a good job, he should be in a good spot.
What do you think it meant to him to score the way he did, having to leg out 2 bases like that?
Oh yeah.
And what did that mean to him?
The world. You see his energy. You can watch on TV. You see his energy in the dugout. Me and him were just trying to keep everybody up. I mean, and he does a great job at just bringing that energy, even if he's not playing in the field, because he wants to win just as bad as anybody else.
How big is a win like today as you guys get ready for Hoover?
Yeah. So, did we lose the last 2 series? Yeah, it's a good momentum builder and confidence builder for us to go into this tournament. We don't know who's starting, what's going to happen. I could go out there and, who knows, start again. But we're all ready. We're all hands on deck. So that's all that matters.
Do you think Coach Earley should be Coach of the Year in the SEC? And what do you think about the job he's done for you guys this year?
Yeah, Earley's a great coach. I love Earley, man. He always has your back no matter what. And his fiery energy in the dugout just brings us all together. I mean, that's who someone you want to play for. Someone that's going to fire you up and have your back no matter what. So yeah.
How were you guys able to respond from that 3rd inning Thursday night and the first game not going so well, and to still win the series after that?
Well, I feel like we all thought that 3rd inning was just a fluke. To get 11 hits, 7 or 8 of them infield singles, like there's a lot of infield singles. We know that's not who we are, and it happens. It's baseball. I mean, it's going to happen. So we just got to keep our heads held high and have a short-term memory. Just forget about the last game, because we always got one more. We always got this one.
Coach said you guys got to catch a vibe as you get ready to go to Alabama. So
Yeah.
How would you explain the vibe of this group as you guys get ready for that?
It's fun. I mean, I love every single guy on this team. I mean, we'll all go hang out at the pool and just play around and play hacky sack at the pool or whatever. And it brings us together, like outside of the field. Everybody wants to do something with each other. So, I mean, it's a good team bonding, family vibe, and yeah, good vibes.
What does it mean to you to come through in the clutch not once but twice in the regular season finale, and what it truly meant for the club this year?
Yeah, just put it all on the line. Put your whole body on the line. It's the last one of the year, and it was a very important one. So just do anything it takes to battle and win that game. It was huge for us, and I'm just so glad we won, man. Really happy.
Well, walk through the at-bat. What was the pitch you saw, and kind of what was the approach in that moment?
Yeah, got the 2 strikes pretty quick. With 1 out and runners in scoring positions, I did not want to strike out there, so just refusing to strike out, battling off pitches. I honestly don't remember. I kind of just saw it and right down the middle and swung. It might have been a changeup, I think. But yeah, just refusing to strike out and doing anything I can to move the baseball.
What did it say about this team that you got guys coming off the bench hurt to pinch hits? You got guys who haven't played in a long time. It's kind of the team effort of pulling out this win?
Yeah, it's the maturity of this team we've had all year. You've seen guys in every single game, kind of play their little part in helping win this game. Ben Royal coming back has been huge for us. Chestnut laying down that bunt's huge. Cooper Powell throwing 2 shutout innings. That's just so important, and we're going to need that postseason play. We're going to need everyone to chip in a little bit and win games.
There's been some high highs and some low lows in your 2 years here at A&M. Just what's a top 3 finish in the SEC mean to you in this club this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything I thought of when I committed here. We didn't conquer that last year, but right when that season ended, I knew that we would come back stronger, and I'm just so happy for us and Coach Earley to be able to get 2 byes in the SEC tournament and hopefully be a regional host. So
to that point, a lot of you guys who came back, was there a moment where it felt like it clicked, like this year was different from last year, and you guys really felt that?
I mean, not until you start winning baseball games, I feel like. Had a lot of good guys coming in the fall, but you never really sure what's going to happen. We worked hard in the fall, and it's kind of proven to help us this spring. So you never really know until you're winning games, but you could see that things have been different, and just by winning baseball games.
You were in the offensive huddle, I think, before Chestnut laid on the bunt, right? Yeah. What was there any debate between Chris and Michael on if he would stay out there and run, or what was his conversation to say, I'm staying in here?
Yeah, I think just however deep that game got, we wanted Chris to get up and maybe hit again. We didn't have to use that, but Chris is a warrior. He's battling a lot of injuries this year, abnormally a lot of injuries, and he's battled through it and can still hit. Man, he's good, really good hitter. And yeah, I think Dewar was going to hit, but we wanted Nutt to get that bunt down, and there's a lot of pressure on him to get that bunt down because he just came in to get that bunt down, and he got it down, and it was a great execution by him.
And Chris, did he put up a little bit of the hey, I'm staying in?
Yeah. He came in and he's like, yeah, I want a base run, and coach is like, you good? And he's like, yep, I'm good. Whatever it takes to win this game, Chris is in. So.
What did you see from Clayton that he's able to shake off the home run he gave up and then come back in the 9th? And you talk with him at all about just bouncing back from that?
Yeah, I saw him kind of down on himself after he gave up that home run. But it was only the 8th inning. We still had 2 innings of baseball on offense, and that's more than enough for our offense. I just told him not to worry about it, and we got his back just like we picked him up. And he picks us up all the time. I mean, what is that? His 15th save. Just really impressive stuff by him. So proud of him, and he's a warrior out there. Pitching back-to-back days is not everything you see as a closing role in the SEC. It's really hard to do, and it's a testament to his hard work that he put in the fall.
You ever seen a starter or pitcher start twice in one weekend? And what is it about Ethan that he was able to handle that?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before, but I mean, Ethan, he has a different mindset than others. He's a dog out there. Really good guy, easy to root for. Huge team player, and his stuff was good today. And he helped us in those first couple innings. I'm super proud of him. Super happy of him.
Becker fresh scoring, you probably know it better than anybody. He's a high intensity guy on the mound. What is that energy like from your vantage point, and how does that help him, be successful that he is?
Yeah, I mean, to be a closer, I feel like he's not as antsy as usual. He's very calm in stressful situations, which makes a really good closer. So I could kind of see him very calm, but also like he wants to get that out really bad. So he's got great emotions up there, and it's what you want. It's textbook from a closer.
You said earlier, hopefully you can host a regional here. What do you think this weekend did towards maybe locking that down?
Yeah, I know we're host regional, but we want that super regional as well. So hopefully we lock that up, and if not, we're gonna win games in the SEC tournament anyway. So.
It's surprising at all that what basically kind of amounted as a bullpen game for both teams was the lowest scoring of the series.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to put any excuses out there, but it doesn't really matter at the bullpens. The bullpen in the SEC is still good pitching. So they threw their guys, we threw our guys, and we came out on top.
What kind of momentum do you take from this series as you guys go to Hoover?
Yeah, just keep the vibes high. Just belief in ourselves. We proved that we can beat really good teams, and we're up there with the best. So just keeping that confidence up, and taking good at bats, throwing strikes, having guys keep on stepping up. That's what we need.